So we have now discovered the power of the delivery line. I'm pretty excited to see what kind of stuff we can do with that. I want to go beside the bandit camp here. I did actually after that last session playthrough, I did end up trading with these guys here, the Brass Order Engineers. And then I realized that I'd stopped recording at that point, so whatever. You missed that I traded. I traded 10 machinery for 25 food stockpiles, so that's the result there. We're going to go beside this bandit camp because I want that royal resupply for the reserve embarkation points. And then our decisions here are, since we're heading in a northerly direction, we want to be either in the Coral Forest or the Cursed Royal Woodlands. Coral Forest, I think, is definitely the safer option. It just gives us more resources for cutting down trees and stuff. But the Cursed Royal Woodlands is interesting. This one is the one with the ghosts? Yeah. So this one has restless spirits that can be found. And when you find these guys, they'll have little quests. And so we bring them some resources or something, and then they give us something in return. Just nice little glade events. On top of that, it's a little more interesting because we can't see where the forbidden and dangerous glades are, which does make it a little more challenging in combination with the bandit camp. The bandit camp stops traders from arriving, which on its own is fine. But then with the cursed battlefield, we can't really aim for dangerous or forbidden glades for the better resources. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, we're gonna try it. It'll be fun. So our options here: 3, 3, 7, 8, and 2. I'm gonna go with the 8 and 2. That's just more people, and I like foxes and humans. They're both great. Our embarkation bonuses here. So it's 7 points for the training gear, which is most of our points. I'm not against doing that, really. Like I could go like this. Training gear, I think, is definitely the best of the delivery line bonuses because it's just useful in all these glade events, and we get 2 people. Alternatively, we could go for wine delivery. Humans like luxury, right? No, they don't. They do not. Oh, the foxes do, though. So we could go for wine delivery. That would help the foxes with their wine needs. And we could get the upgraded foragers camp. I think I like that. And I'm just completely ignoring all of the flat resources that are helpful off of that. Oh yeah, which means we won't have stone or the training gear. I feel the training gear is just so helpful. Yeah, I feel that we need training gear. I loved having that last game. We're gonna do it again. Drizzle is the calmest season, we know that. Rain is heavy, but its negative effects are milder than during the rest of the year. And there are benefits to it. So bandit camp with the no traders, cursed battlefield, which means we can't tell what glades are what, and restless spirits, which are, they can be bad. I did encounter a mean one once, but for the most part they're helpful. Then during the drizzle season, we have villagers move 20% faster as long as they have the complex food needs fulfilled. That's nice. Under an open sky, as long as if we don't have housing for people, then they get -5 to the resolve. Fair enough. I would too. Quaking bog. Gathering speed is decreased by 50%. That's actually pretty mean. It's kind of harsh. And there's no way to avoid it. Unnatural erosion. What is this? Pay 5 oil with each storm. If you don't, 2 random resource nodes will be destroyed. Whoa. That's nasty. Alright, so we oh, and it's 5 oil. I think I said 2 is 5. We need oil. There's no way we're going to get by if we don't have oil to pay this off, because destroying 2 random nodes every storm. That seems pretty nasty. Insatiable hunger. Working in this environment requires a lot of energy. Villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice the amount of food on each break, increasing for each hostility level. Alright, so we need food, we need oil. That's the gist of it. I clicked on the wrong thing. I meant to click on the path. We'll check out the blueprints in a moment. First, we'll build a path. We'll build woodcutters. And we do start off with some fertile soil right in our main base here. That's interesting. We'll get them going on building those things and also check out the blueprints. So we can get an upgraded herbalist camp, which is really nice. A tea house for 3-star tea. Now we've only seen foxes and humans. So far we know... Well, we know that we have no overlap there. in terms of services, so not a whole lot to go on in that regard. We'll just ignore the services for now. Food is the main thing, and oil, of course. Herbalist camp will help with the food. 2-star planks is nice. And then pickled goods is good for the foxes. Packs of crops. 2-star fabric, I guess, is nice. Planks and tools seems nice. Seems best. We haven't found anything to do with herbalist camp yet. I think I might want to take that. Getting those upgraded is really good. New cornerstone. So fiber delivery line. We've already seen that we have fiber in our starting base, so no worries about that. And we've seen that we do have insects. So that could be good. We could get pigment for the insects that we'll be producing. Yeah, we'll take that. Free pigments. Sure. May as well build that right now. And I'm just going to wait for the orders here. Let's see what we get. Alright. Rebuild or salvage stuff. Open glades. We're going to be doing those things, and we'll get better stone and clay production if we get the opportunity. These are not bad. Better grain production, better fabric production, pretty good, but it takes more work, so I'm going for the easy stuff. Harvesters, stone cutters, and deliver bricks. Not too difficult. The 15 clay does come out to more than 10 bricks, I believe, so it's overall a profit. However, if we can deliver 15 copper ore, then we get better copper bar production. That would be pretty nice. I think we'll take this and hopefully find a source of copper. And then, oh, same thing. So this is the same as the order we've already got, except it's timed. So we have to do it within 9 minutes. We have to open 3 glades within 9 minutes, and we can't tell what glades are what. Ooh. Ooh. We'd get reeds per minute. We'd get a tool shop, which is really good. We get a box of tools. This is a very high risk, high reward kind of situation. Do we have a use for reeds even? We have plant fibers, so we don't need them for fabric. We're getting free training gear, so we don't need them for training gear. So maybe this doesn't even count as a bonus. 12 tools is fine, so we'd be doing this for a tool shop. I think we'll pass on this. I'd rather not open 3 dangerous glades and die. That wouldn't be too good. Deliver 5 tools is probably the choice here. Just get some stuff. Yeah. Alright, so now is a good time to pick our blueprints. We'll put a gentleman in there to start gathering insects for us. The granaries, granary and carpenter, I'm going to pass on these. I'll take the herbalist camp. Just to make sure we have decent food production, provided we find those things. Herb garden, plantation. These two are going to be one of what we go for. Now, we've upgraded our herbalist, which actually kind of covers both of these, doesn't it? If we find berries and if we find herbs. Plant fiber is something we don't need. Roots. Actually, I think we'll pass on these. None of that stuff helps. Unless we didn't find any of those other resources, then it would. Maybe we just take the fabric here. Yeah, we don't need the forum. We'll take the fabric, and it gives us water skin production as well, in case we can make use of that. The furnace for bricks, pie, copper bars, not bad. Clay pit. Oh, this is interesting. So this has to go on fertile soil. It produces reeds and clay. But as we already went over, we don't really have a use for reeds. And then producing clay from here is pretty good. But I'm looking at the furnace. I think the furnace is what we'll go for, because we have 2 useful things. Our humans will eat pies. And the copper bars are potentially useful if we find copper, which we were already hoping to. Yeah. Good stuff. So we can build both of these, and we'll have efficient production for bricks and fabric. And then our planks are going to be inefficient, which means we should probably get a 3rd woodcutter going. Oh, hold on. That's the leather worker. These buildings look the same. Leather worker in the furnace. Nah, the furnace is smaller. Alright. We can put a guy in here. Don't bother with water skins, don't bother with pigment, but make us some fabric, please. And yeah, you can use whatever resources you need to. We also need to put down a crude workstation. And this guy, you can make... Oh, let's click. You can make brick from clay for now. You can make pie if we ever find any of that stuff. And you can make copper bars too. We're happy to see pies and copper bars. Put somebody in there. And then the crude workstation, we can turn off the fabric break and pipes and set a limit of 20 on the planks. Put one guy in that. Now we don't have the people to run a third woodcutter's hut, so we won't do it for a first year, but maybe for a second one. And then shelters. Well, unfortunately we need wood for that. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to look at around the map because we can't tell what's what. We do see fertile soil over here. We see a storm geyser over here. Actually, that's pretty neat. That has potential. Furnace. The furnace, which we've already agreed is pretty helpful to us, does run on stormwater if we want to boost its production. Hopefully we get that opportunity later. Meanwhile, how's this guy doing with his planks? Maybe I'll just get a second person working on it. And while we're waiting for lumber, we'll build a park. We'll build a garden. All in the name of decorations. Oh, we didn't need the garden yet. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel it. We're gonna be low on wood this storm season, I think. Big shelter going down, but I don't know if we're gonna get those planks done. Resolve is quite low. I blame the lack of shelter. Alright. The hostility didn't help either. But yeah, this under an open sky was the reason for that. This should be the only time it affects us, because obviously I hope to have housing for all of our people in the future. Let's hope to make a true politician. Alright. We'll just hang out. I guess we can put a couple people back into woodcutting, as long as we don't go over one hostility. Oh! Accidentally took someone out of here. Alright, great. So we got that upgraded. We actually will have enough people. Oh, and we already have the planks. That's interesting. I wonder what took them so long the first time. They've got that figured out. We need another park and a garden now. And then we'll have an upgraded park. Once they're done that, we're going to accept some newcomers. Alright, so we could accept harpies. Alright, so our third species is harpies. I think I'm going to ignore them for now. Because I don't want to be dealing with them getting all upset because we don't have coat production and so on. So, we'll take the foxes. They're easier to please. Alright, it'll be a good idea to open a glade. Ooh, interesting. Secure the perimeter. So every discovered forbidden glade lowers the hostility gained from dangerous and forbidden glades by 6 and from small glades by 3. This is a cool one. Unfortunately, we don't really have a way to determine where the forbidden glades are. That's just the matter that the situation that we're in. Improvised tools is great. Discovering a glade during the storm grants 10 tools. This is really cool. I like it a lot. However, I don't want to be opening glades willy-nilly. I think we need to be a lot more careful with what we open. So we'll just go for Rebellious Spirit. Because what this incentivizes is dig your way or cut the trees down to get to a bunch of glades and then hold off on opening them, and then storm comes and open them all at once. That's not going to work if we don't know what we're opening. If we open like 5 dangerous glades all at once, sure, we got 50 tools, but we also have a whole bunch of events that we have to deal with in a short time span. So I'm not a fan of doing that when we can't see what glades are. Rebellious Spirits, this is pretty reliable. You gain +1 resolve for every 2 impatience points. So as the impatience goes up, your people become happier. And that means that they're likely to get high enough resolve that we gain reputation, which then lowers the impatience. I find that to be a really good perk. Cornerstone. Deliver 50 mushrooms and 50 herbs. We're not getting those anytime soon. They want it within 8 minutes. That's a tough sell. So we can go for Burn Light Rot Cyst, which we'll be doing anyway. We get better Purging Fire production, which means we consume less wood. I like that. We get some forage, which we'll consume, and some people. And the other one is deliver some foodstuffs. Deliver oil as well. We need to get the oil going. I forgot about that. Well, I guess we haven't seen a building for it yet. Deliver 100 drizzle water and get these goods. Or deliver 40 wine and deliver 35 pottery. Wow, that's quite expensive. Do I see us delivering 100 drizzle water? Maybe eventually. Sure. Now, alright. Let's cut down a blade here. Cut open a blade. We'll put woodcutters in. And I think we might... I mentioned building a third woodcutter. I might just do that now. Alright. So this is a small... Oh, is it a small blade? Hang on. Can't see what this thing is. Obelisk. Oh, yeah. Nice. So this is a small glade, and it has just plant fiber, which does not help us. Is there another glade we can open? We want to get another glade opened up. Hopefully it has clay in it, so we can actually make some bricks. The one with the storm geyser. The obelisk is nice. It decreases hostility, which is really good. Unfortunately, we don't have the resources to do that. We'll get there eventually. Oh, we could get some oil from this. Alright, so that's nice for emergency situation. Oh, I didn't tell them to actually cut the trees. My bad. Over there and help. I do want to keep an eye on the... Before the storm arrives, we need to lower our hostility below 3 because I don't want to trigger unnatural erosion. Oh, it's hostility 4. Sorry. That's fine. Well, yeah, we still want to get it down because we don't want to accidentally pop up into hostility 4 when the storm begins. Ghost of the Suppressed Rebel. So here's one of the ghosts. And if we don't fulfill their quest within a half hour, then they will destroy 6 parts. Which isn't the end of the world. It's not terrible. If we do fulfill his request for materials that we don't have... Oh, clearance water. Hang on, hold on. Let's get a rain collector going. Just may as well do that now. We want to deliver some water, and this guy wants some water, so we could do work on that. And as a reward, he would just give us random goods. We don't know. We'll find out when we open it. So over here, we could trade in 9 parts to gain 1 reputation and 30 amber, or trade a bunch of goods we don't have, including coats, and receive -1/2 impatience point for some goods we don't really want. So I guess our option here is trade in 9 parts. We're gonna have to find another source of parts, unless we could do something with that. No. Oh, there's mushrooms here though. That makes me very happy that we upgraded our herbalist camp. Look at that. Good choice. I guess we're doing this with parts? Yeah. When this effect is active, hostility is increased by 330, but each ongoing trade route decreases hostility by 40. I think what we'll do is wait until after the coming storm. Because this is 5 minutes, we can get it probably down to like 3.5 minutes with our foxes. But I doubt they'd be able to bring the resources over in time. We'll just avoid doing anything with that. Now I'm going to put 2 foxes in here. Take one out of the okay. Put 2 foxes in here to gather the clearance water. Hopefully we can get that done immediately and just get whatever goods this guy has for us. That would be nice. We can open this with our training gear. That's a good idea. We are going to do that. 30 bricks, a whole bunch of wine and tea, and better clay production, in case we've ever run across that. Alright, not bad. We do need a source of reputation. This thing will give us the reputation once we do it. I would like to find some tools or pipes instead, though. Now, when it comes to food, did I didn't pick, yeah, I didn't pick anything that makes flour, did I? So we can make pies, but we have no source of flour. Oh, and as I mentioned, the oil is important, but we can grab it from the obelisk. Oh yeah, we don't have any builders. Hang on. Are we at 50 out of 50? 48 out of 50. Watch this. Oh, I didn't realize. There's two things. Oh my goodness. We have to have the clearance water, which we do now, right? Yes, we do. But we also have to have made a corruption decision. Ah, that's the challenging part. I think what we'll do is take one fox out of here. We don't need him in corruption. So we have to find a corruption decision. Ah, that would be one right there. Perfect. So let's find those resources. I will set one guy over here to do this. It doesn't help us. It's not the resources we're looking for, but something. Fox resolve is low. We can take a couple of woodcutters out. I also forgot to remove woodcutters to lower hostility before the storm, but it turned out okay. Gathering speed is decreased by 50%. Is not a great modifier to have on us. We could open a glade over here. I think that's where we might go next. Alright, foxes are unhappy. Let's take out more woodcutters. 1, 2, 3. There. And we could accept some newcomers. They might push us up on hostility. Like, they will push us up on hostility. I think that'll push us into 2, which we could just start using them for other things and take more woodcutters out. Probably a good idea. Plant fiber needs to be collected. And we could also use some people in here. Yeah, let's accept the newcomers. We don't have housing for them, do we? Hold on. Build me a house. Also, yeah, we're waiting on a service building and that. Okay, we'll accept some people. Unfortunately, we do have to select harpies in either case. 5 tools helps us with one of our orders. I think we'll take that. Knowing that we have to accept harpies now makes me want to hold off. Until at least after the storm. I like having people stay. It's better. Tea, scrolls. We're getting tea from this thing. We'll get the corruption done, and then we'll get this guy done. And we'll have plus 330 hostilities starting after the storm. At the cost of a bunch of... Oh, we're going to be out of parts. Yeah, that's not good. I think it's time we open another glade. Hopefully this has a cache that we can grab some pipes from or something. New cornerstone for receive 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Okay, that's something. That's something. Oh, no, we can't trade. There's no point in having packs of provisions. Production yields for packs of goods. No point because we can't trade. 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain produced. We're already producing mushrooms. We don't have any grain. I'm going to re-roll these. Generous gifts actually would not help us, unfortunately, because we've already seen what the newcomers are bringing. So we can't get a bonus from them. We'll re-roll here. Prosperous archaeology. Okay. Every time you open or send 2 abandoned caches to the Citadel, you gain +1 to global resolve. I think that's what we're taking. Traders, newcomers arriving quicker doesn't help us much. These other 2 don't help us. Prosperous archaeology is quite good. So, I think we just missed that one, unfortunately, so it won't count towards it. But they are gathering tea, which means we can do this. Make that offering. I'm going to tell them to rush a little bit. Oh, investigate, please. And let's check the orders. Use clearance water in production buildings. Villager speed for delivering packs and building materials. I think we'll take that. We'll make some building materials just for it. Villager speed is great. So +3 to global resolve at the cost of cut through the forest to discover 6 glades in 10.5 minutes. So for the same reason, and deliver tools that we don't have. So for the same reason as earlier, I don't want to cut through a bunch of glades all at once. Complete 2 empathy events. Get something we wouldn't use in 8 tools. So I guess we'll say use clearance water. Oh. Alright. And newcomers, we have these guys with the tools. We'll accept them for that. Actually, turning in the tools here gets us more parts. I think that's a worthwhile use of tools. New building. Smithy for tool production. Okay. Flour production. Hey. Pies, we already have pie production, pottery, and flour. So flour production is nice because we do have the mushrooms and we have berries? I actually can't remember. Not sure if we have berries. I think flour production is the choice here. We want to feed our people. Also, harpies like pies. Hooray! So harpies and humans are both happy. They will be. They better be. We'll put the supplier provisioner over there. And we could put one person in. I'm considering putting the harpy in. I think we have to have a harpy in the hearth. Slower impatience growth is nice, but carry capacity helps so much. Ancient shrine. Alright. So this shrine, ooh, building materials, we could do that for the loyalty, but looting it would give us +3 global resolve. I like that idea. And I just realized we really need to get going on this, don't we? We have missed our timer. What's going to happen? Destroys a random cornerstone in your possession permanently. Well, that's a bummer. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Not bad. 3.5 minutes, but they have to bring the parts. I should have realized. We'll have increased hostility during this time as well. But there's nothing to it. Like, we have to do that, so. Too bad. New cache here. This would get us some scrolls. And skewers and stuff. We'll send somebody. It doesn't matter who we send for this. There's no hurry on that. As for this event, building materials we might excavate. However, we do have the resources. I think I'm going to say no more consumption of insects, which might cause our people to start starving. But we'll get increased hostility for +3 global resolve. Now our hostility is going way up right now. Where's the foxes? These guys are waiting because I gave them the wrong resource. There's no hurry on that. So let's send somebody that can do this slowly. And we'll send foxes to do this to reduce our hostility. That way we're not working on it for as long. Not that. This one here. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. The harpies are unhappy because we have +300 hostility from that, +330 hostility from this one. What can we do to make them happy? I guess we could favor them, but that would make the humans unhappy as well. We don't even... Oh, we do have woodcutters. Okay. Well, here's a solution. Take the woodcutters out. Oh, that's still not enough. It's enough because we can favor the harpies and then the humans will still be happy. So we're doing okay. We're gathering. Fortunately, we did find some copper. We're very happy to see that. We see some grain as well, which will help us with making flour. The provisioner, we can put a human in there. You can make flour, we're fine with that. We don't need the barrels or packs of provisions though, so use whatever you need for that. Maybe we'll set up a forger for the grain. Now these guys will favor them so they stay around. The humans went up in happiness, that's good. And once again we have a bunch of clothing. I don't know where this clothing comes from. That happened a game or two ago as well. Put a human in this, they're good at farming. We don't need to harvest anything urgently. These guys are halfway through. These guys are nearly done. Very good. And we'll get +3 global resolve. That's going to be a huge help. And crystallized dew is good, and chest of ancient tablets. Chest of ancient tablets isn't terribly good for us because we can't trade it with anybody. But every now and then you come across a glade event where they do want that. This is done, so we can calm the spirit. And we get this little chest that we can send somebody to work on. They're finished working on this, so I'm going to say one of you come over here and do this instead. The other guy can finish gathering those. Ooh, what is this? Gain 20 coal for every 3 burned blight raw cysts. That's really good. Hey, look at that. We're going to have some blight raw cysts here. I need to work on that. Gain 15 roots every time you discover a new glade. That's helpful. And then some coats and pigment. Those are some really good rewards. Now, a blight post. This thing is pretty important. I'm feeling less organized in my settlement here. I think it's because I have these woodcutters camps in the way. We don't need to be favoring our harpies anymore. We do need woodcutters. I don't want to run out of wood. Okay. Well, having said that, okay, what else can we take? We don't need 2 guys in the crude workstation. We don't need We would like to make pies. We'll take these guys out for now. We don't need the base resources. I think we're doing fine on all of that. What we need is some light fuel. Say a limit of 20? 10? Say 10. And hey, look at that. 2 people are happy. Cornerstone is destroyed. Dye extractor. That's too bad, but not the end of the world. Actually, you know what? Of the things to get destroyed, I think that's the best one, really. That is the best one. Nice, we got lucky on that roll. They're gathering a whole bunch of resources for us. Light fuel. Please make us some light. Yeah, we'll put foxes in here for now. The harpies are better at it. But what are they working on? There's one in the woodcutter's camp. Okay, hold on. We'll put the foxes in there. Put one of these guys in here. How are we doing on wood? We have 176. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Advanced rain collector doesn't matter to me. The distillery for wine, porridge, and barrels. We could use the porridge production because our foxes and humans both like porridge. But a small farm gets us easy grain production. We are going to be making flour. We already have a building for that. So I think the small farm is what we'll go for. Vegetables. Can you use vegetables for anything to do with flour? I'm not even sure. We'll put this... yeah, whatever. We'll just put it over here. Nice little small farm. That'll get going next year. We are going up at 0.16 per minute. Not terribly fast. Do we have the blight fuel done? We do. Good. We'll get out there and start burning stuff down. We can put human in here. Harpies are unhappy, but as they burn the blight rot cysts, I think we'll be okay. Pretty sure? Foxes are unhappy too. Oh no. Well, alright. What do harpies like to do? Clothing. Are there any clothing jobs? I don't see any. Oh, other worker. There we go, +3. And foxes like collecting rain, so we could put them in there to make them happy. Oh, not enough. What more can we do? We could build a fox house. Let's do that. Oh no. That wasn't enough. Hang on, let's take the woodcutters out. Haha, we're so close. Alright. Fine, we'll burn some fuel. With twisting my arm. We can put one guy back in here. And still be under hostility. Actually, can we put a second? Yes, we can. Look at how happy the humans are. Huh. So, accepting newcomers would be fine. We'd get 5 from this. That's pretty good. And it comes with coats and coal and resources we like. 4 copper bars isn't bad either. I don't know if we have enough houses to keep them happy, though. Let me move the obelisk over here. Can we make foxes are starving? Uh-oh. What do you guys not eat? We'll allow the consumption of insects. Okay, we can put a hearth over here. I think that's a good idea. Put a hearth there, and then we can build some houses. We have a fair number of foxes, so I don't think it's harmful to build another fox house. Also, we actually do need some wood production, so some plank production. Put one guy in there. We'll put one guy in the furnace, and then build a harpy house because harpies use fabric, and we have a lot of that. You can also put another fox in here. Take a cornerstone. Reckless plunder. What is this? Scouts are so focused on looting that they unintentionally damage the environment. Increases the chance of bringing back twice as many resources from abandoned caches by 100%. but newly discovered resource nodes have fewer charges. That's really cool. So get twice as much goods, but fewer things that you can gather from. You know what? I think we have to take that. We don't have to, obviously we can choose not to. But I think it's very good to do so because during the storm we're getting 50% less gather rate. So this just gives us more resources. We already have the free training gear to open the caches. I think that's a great choice. And we have 2 harpies so far. We're going to build a second harpy house because... Oh, let's not put it beside the mine. Build a second harpy house so we can accept more harpies and keep them happy. Deliver 3 ancient tablets. Hey, it's an order that we can actually do. We have 3 ancient tablets. Or need for treatment fulfilled. That's something we are aiming to do, and tea production would be nice. Gain 20 pottery every time you discover a new glade. That helps. Somewhat? I guess. I don't know. Pottery helps. 12 tools. I think this is easier for us to complete. This is maybe a better reward, though. This is a tough choice. I want to make use of the ancient tablets. I'm going to pick this purely because we have the ancient tablets. Not because I think that's the better reward. We have the human working there. They're making the flour, I'm sure. Oh, woodcutters. We need woodcutters. Let's accept some people. You guys, go to work. Put them in the wood camp. And I feel we should keep harpies working on other things. Woodcutters camp. Yeah, good enough. We'll put a harpy in the woodcutters. You're not above that work. But people are happy. Excellent. Can we build these? I think he's starting. There we go. Apparently we already have enough housing for everybody though. I didn't realize. I thought we would be missing some. Should I get the mine going for the copper? That might be a good idea. We should also open caches. Just to get more stuff. Light rod. We have a second box in there that we don't need to be in there. And we can open our way into this glade. I think that'll be fine. How are we doing on planks? We don't have enough wood, so let's get more woodcutters going. We'll put them 1, 2, and a human over here as well. Open a new glade though. So this has Restless Spirit in it, not much else. Deliver goods. Oh, the irony. Well, we can do the clearance water one. It's actually clearance water time right now. And complete at least one event by making a decision empathy. We don't have any events to do, so let's open another glade immediately. What's closest? I guess this one right here is closest. We can go up here. This is getting into forbidden territory. I'm going to move this woodcutter out over here to widen the area towards that glade. And this woodcutter will go in the other direction to widen the area around our hearth. Do we need plant fiber? I don't think so. We've got plant fiber and reeds. We're good. They're making pies. Excellent. Hopefully we can get through this pretty soon. Alright. So in here is another guy, and he has a request to use 150 units of rainwater and rain engines to production buildings. Okay. You can also deliver clearance water for him. So I would really like to find empathy decisions somewhere. And some caches. Caches would be great. We're coming up to the storm. This is actually a good time to be opening glades, because if we get something that we need, like an event that we don't have the resources for, then we have some time during the storm to figure that out before working on events in the drizzle season. We're out of wood. That's not good. That's not good at all. How did that happen? I didn't have woodcutters for a while. So this guy Use rainwater in production buildings. We have an order to, what is it? Use... Deliver drizzle water. We're at 52 out of 50. 175 clearance water use. So we want to specifically use clearance water for our building. But then clearance water is also what we need for these guys. Fulfillment. Goods fulfillment. We haven't found any oil production either. Found more copper though. Well, hopefully this guy finds something helpful to us. Okay. I'm not too sure what to do. Like clearance water, I guess we'd have to do that. So what building uses clearance water? The leather worker does, but all that gets us is fabric. Not that exciting. Stormwater is something. Provisioner uses clearance water. This guy gets us flour, which we don't really struggle on. So I guess what we need is a building that uses clearance water. We don't have that many buildings. Okay, let's see what this opens. Ruins, rebuilt, or salvaged. We haven't done any of that either. You guys going to open this? There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Open it, please. I am worried about our hostility here. We don't want to be dealing with unnatural erosion. Actually, is it the end of the world? 2 random resource nodes. Again, like, gathering because of Quaking Bog isn't as important. We have a lot of random resource nodes. I mean, it's very likely it just destroys plant fiber nodes, and we don't care about those. You know what? I'm going to say we're not too worried about paying the oil. We are worried about people being at -6 and -7 resolve, though. Forgotten Temple of the Sun. Uh-oh. It would destroy all trade goods at the warehouse. Packs of goods, amber, and ancient tablets. That's ironic. The ancient tablets would be a bother, but we could just open another blade before then. However, we don't want to leave it to that point. We'd rather praise the sun with the wine that we have. That gets us a Scout's Cap pack, which is really nice. And that gets us a Creative Sea Marrow, which we can use for the ghosts. So this is pretty good overall. We have no other use for the wine. Let's send a fox over there to do it. We'll take our woodcutters out and send them off to the Forgotten Temple. There we go. We'll praise the sun, please. We have a large abandoned cache, which has plenty of resources in it. We'll send somebody to do that. There's no hurry on it, though. And what is this guy looking for? Ooh, look at that. We found some clay. That's awesome. Clay is good. Copper is good. He wants us to complete another corruption decision. Okay. This guy still wants us to use up rainwater. This guy wants an empathy decision. We need to find empathy and corruption decisions. Maybe we'll keep 3 woodcutters here. I'm going to put non-foxes in as woodcutters. We're still below 4 hostility, and that's what we wanted to avoid. Ah, no. Alright, the 4 hostility thing took effect anyway. That's too bad. We have to pay 20 oil or lose 2 nodes. That's fine. Not the end of the world. We have lots of nodes. As long as it's not these copper nodes, that would be annoying. Use clearance water. Use clearance water. Leatherworker. It just feels so bad. Pigment can be used for education. Education can be used for our harpies. Water skins. I don't know. Oh, I didn't tell them to actually cut this down. Yeah. Open that, please. Oh, this guy doesn't hurt. Oh, hang on. They don't hurt us if we don't complete them. Oh, I just assumed they all did. Ah, it's perfectly fine if we don't get those done. No worries then. Great. I was thinking there was a negative effect, because the first one that we looked at, he did have a negative effect. But not actually bad. Yeah, so these ghosts are pretty cool. Friendly blokes. I think we'll put a Stoneclayer's camp down to get the clay, and also put a mine down. I This is a great spot for mine. Get the 4 copper. I think it's also a good idea to build a warehouse. Do we have the parts? No, we're out of parts. We're out of parts. Uh-oh. Alright. We have a wildfire. We can deal with that by giving it some wildfire essence and letting it burn our fuel. But it is an empathy decision. Or we could catch it. I think we'll go for the empathy decision. Burn our fuel. Let's wait until after the storm before doing that. How much fuel do we have? We have 31 fuel. Some coal. Yeah. Maybe it's okay to burn some coal instead of wood. Yeah, we'll hold off on that. This guy, he wants us to have at least 14 blight rot cysts at the same time. That's an interesting request. This one gets us some pretty good stuff. Let's do that. Okay. Investigate that, please. Insects. We can't gather them because we don't have a 2-star trappers camp. That's alright. This guy does have a negative, actually. So, destroy all stored sea marrow, oil, and coal. That's not good. Our stonecutters camp. Let's not gather our sea marrow. And orders. We can complete this order. We'll get some more wildfire essence. We get some tools. Tools are nice. And we get some pottery as well. Alright. Cut through the forest to discover 2 forbidden glades. There's no sense in taking that because we don't even know where the forbidden glades are. That would be nice though. Wow, doubles the amount of goods produced in the woodcutters camp and +3 gold per resolve. That'd be really nice. Need for leisure fulfilled. I don't see us doing that anytime soon. Deliver 40 porridge. That is something we could do. I think we can produce porridge, right? Oh, in the field kitchen. Well, we'll look for a building that can do that. I don't mind aiming for it. We'll accept a new cornerstone. Well-rested workers. There's only one species that likes leisure, so we'll pass on that. We just passed on something that would require ale anyway. Grain bags. No, we don't really need a lot of grain. We'll re-roll this. Biscuit diet, sales. Oh, hey, we're producing pies. We'll get jerky as well. That's good. I like to see that. Upcoming payment, we're going to miss on that one. Accept 5 more people or 4 more people. I prefer the 5 more people, and we have no use for amber, so we have better goods here anyway. Unfortunately, those goods are going to get burned away by this guy. Oh, we need to investigate it. We need to return the child. Now, to get blight rot cysts, it said have 14 blight rot cysts at once, which means we need to be consuming water. Yeah. How are we going to do this? Stormwater for better pie production, copper bar production, brick production. I think this is worth it. Let's build a geyser. Right there. And power clearance water. How many pipes do we have? Can we do both? We have 10 pipes, and it costs only 4 each, right? I guess, yeah, whatever. We'll use up the water, and let's just like use it as quickly as we can, just to get those things fulfilled. New building blueprint, though. I probably should have checked this before doing that, although none of these are well, this one does use clearance water, and it produces coats. How about that? Oh well, too bad. Treatment and brawling, religion and leisure, or mushrooms and herbs. Hey, that's pretty nice. Mushrooms and herbs for our biscuits, if we were making biscuits. I'm going to hold off on deciding there, but I think that might be what we choose. These guys are doing a good job. This guy needs blight rot cysts. Yeah, we might just lose all our sea marrow, oil, and coal, which we probably won't have any at that point anyway. So, not a terrible loss. Complete this empathy decision. Hopefully we'll have the clearance water by then. We're not going to have clearance water by then. Who am I kidding? We could put a fox in here. Gather our storm water. And a fox over... Oh, we already have 2 boxes in here. It's funny, I thought I took one out. Oh, I put one back in for the happiness bonus. That's fine. Small Trappers Camp has no deposits nearby. Let's move that nowhere because it's 2-star insects up there, which we cannot gather with this guy. So move him out of town and then say, you did a good job. You can go find something else to do. Sure, we'll gather some plant fiber. Why not? This guy wants a corruption decision, which we still can't do. This guy's still waiting on the empathy to be finished. 46 seconds. So we lost 2 flax fields. Perfectly fine. Absolutely not a problem. I'm very happy. Please clean up the flax fields for us. Is nobody building? Oh, we don't have parts. I forgot. That's going to be a real hindrance. I can accept... Given we don't have parts, maybe we just ignore these. Although cooperage... Oh, that's so ironic, eh? Cooperage for the coats would be nice. Oh, this doesn't take parts to build. Well, what am I doing? Gives us coats. We'll take it. And Foragers Camp upgrade? Not really needed. We already have grain production. Yeah, we'll be fine. Ranch, no. Forum or tavern. Leisure or luxury, leisure or education. A luxury, I guess. Because we have some wine. Let's re-roll. We have the 10 amber. Religion and education, religion and leisure, advanced rain collector, and a brickyard for 3-star bricks. We already have 2-star bricks. We'll re-roll again. Bakery for biscuits. Hey, do we actually... I don't think we have a source of... No, we don't. We don't have a source of biscuits, so that's nice to see. Carpenter for planks and tools. Do we have a source of tools? I don't think we need tools, though. We're just opening all the caches we find with our free training gear. So I think we take the bakery for those biscuits. Cooperage for coats. So let's get that built. And bakery for biscuits. Good stuff. Well, we're making our people happy. Things are going well. Hey, so don't bother with the barrels. Don't bother with the tea for now. Hopefully we find a treatment place, though, and then we can make tea. I'll set a limit of like 80 on the coats. And these guys, we'll get some humans baking. We don't need the pottery, but biscuits and pies are both well liked by the peoples. This is going to be getting boosted. So what I'm going to do is keep that with efficient production and not make pies here. They'll just make biscuits. We don't have a whole lot of goods for biscuits. Or for pies, really. This guy, we can call him, and we receive some stuff. Alright, there's some stuff. We can use it. We need woodcutters. What am I doing? We're already in clearance season? Oh no! I forgot to cut down the trees. This woodcutter's camp is too far from a warehouse. We don't have the parts for another warehouse. Let's put them over here. And... yeah, why not? We don't have any need to build anything right now. So we'll just cut as much down as we can. Also... oh yeah, we're nowhere near on the clearance water. That's okay. We might not get that done. Not the end of the world. Alright, everybody. Dig in that direction. Let's just clear a path as best we can. Roots. Finding more roots would be nice. Now, okay. We're going to have hostility problems. Insatiable to hunger means we're consuming more food. I'm a little concerned about the food, but I'm more concerned about our fuel. We do have coal. Okay, it's not the end of the world because we can burn some coal. That wildfire guide event didn't actually use up as much as I expected them to. We'll say you can burn coal, we can burn these other things as well. Is there anything we should destroy? Let's destroy the Trappers Camp. That'll give us 3 parts back. Which... oh. No, we don't want to destroy that. does take 2 parts. Maybe we do want to destroy it. This thing takes 3 parts. Okay, well, I think we'll survive without the Stonecutter's camp. Alright. New Restless Ghost. This guy wants us to keep hostility at 5 or higher for 120 seconds. Well, we're not going to do that during the storm. Let's take some of the woodcutters out. Okay, that gets us closer. Alright, the foxes are actually surprisingly the least happy. I didn't expect that. We haven't found any ruins yet. Oh, clearance water geyser. Hey, look at that. How much is it for a geyser pump? Oh, you need pipes for it, of course. Can't do that. We'll move this guy down here and open another glade or 2. We'll open this one first. And is there anything I'm missing here? He's working on gathering those goods. This guy, yeah, he's not doing anything. This guy needs corruption decision. We could accept more people. Small forage camp has no resources nearby. Let's move that. Well, apparently, there simply are no resources for it. Okay. So much for the grain collection. Oh no, we've got grain here. That's right. No problem. You guys getting this tree? Yeah. Alright, what do we have? We have a petrified tree. So, it'll destroy all stored wood, which would not be fun for us. But we can heal it for an empathy decision. We don't have the tea for that. Alternatively, we could cut it down and get pretty paltry resources. Our hostility went up a little bit. We have a large encampment. No oh, we do have a cache. Hang on. Ah, there's no tea in there. Alright, that's fine. We're going to open this just because it does give us, what is it, resolve, right? Oh no, double the resources, right. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, no, we get resolve from prosperous archaeology. We're getting double the resources and resolve. Our harpies are unhappy. Let's take the woodcutter out. Another one? Okay, that's good enough. And then we're going to open another glade. We'll have to cut this down, unfortunately, unless we find another cache with these resources for us to use. Or do these guys come with tea? Ooh, they come with a lot of insects. That's not bad. Do we have enough housing for everybody? Like, I know we do right now, but if we were to accept more, would we? I think we want to build a house here. Oh, look at all the resources we have. Holy cow. Alright, we can make everybody happy for sure. Let's luxury homes for everyone. Build some luxury homes. Do we have a third harpy house already? No, we don't, so we'll build another one of those. The mine, unfortunately, isn't getting built. I've not been on top of that. We don't have the parts. Well, we do have the parts now. What happened? I thought we had 4 here. Was it 4 up here? 3 up there. Oh. I must have been mistaken. I want to build some human houses as well. We have so many resources. It's from all the caches that we're opening. Alright. Newcomers and stuff. New cornerstone. Look at this. The top corner is full. Burnt to a crisp. Gain 20 coal for every 3 burned blight rot cysts. We haven't been seeing many blight rot cysts even though we have 2 rain engines going. Back to nature. You lose all stored goods. We increase the yields by 100% in buildings that use fertile soil. That can be really good in situations, but not our situation. People with need fulfilled for education improve our production speed. That's nice. Farsight. Discovering a small glade increases the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous or forbidden glade events by 50% for 180 seconds. That's so specific, and it really requires you to be able to time things properly, which would require being able to see what the glades are. The only useful one here is burnt to a crisp. We'll take it. Free coal is nice. I don't mind having extra coal. They didn't cut down the trees there, did they? So, our hostility... Oh, wasn't there a ghost that wanted us to have hostility for a certain amount of time? Level 5 or higher. We're doing it. We're level 5 or higher, and our people are very pleased, somehow. We'll put some harpies in the replace there. And over here as well. They're still... Everybody's so happy. Wow. This is great. What did this guy want? Discover 2 dangerous forbidden glades. Okay. New blueprint. Tinker for tool production. Stamping mills, not needed. Plantation for berries and plant fiber. Berries might be nice. But luxury and treatment. This is actually exactly what we're waiting for. So we'll take that because... Not that we have the production for either of those. Hold on. Hold on. We have no way of producing the stuff for those services. Also, luxury doesn't help us a whole lot. That's only one of our people. Treatment's the one we're waiting for. I think we'll take the plantation just for the berry production. I want to have reliable food. So we can put them here. Oh, we can't. Hold on. Treasure stag. That's important. Let's have a quick look at that over here. Oh, no. Look at all the trees we have to cut through. All right, boys. I think it's better to cut through up here because we're closer to the warehouse. So there's less travel time involved. Even though this is a little bit less dense. Nah, we'll just go. All right. Cut in the line. Go, go, go. And get a second woodcutter over here. We can put... we're actually going to be putting humans in the farm, the plantation. That... Okay, plantation. So we have a couple of good spots. I like this spot. Not that we have a warehouse nearby, though. This is just closer to the warehouse. We'll do that. Covered up one farm field. That's alright. We'll survive. And we don't need the plant fiber from it. Let's turn that off so it's only berries. Alright. Can you... I think it's better to have 2 rows going at the same time. I'm not sure. I think it just increases redundancy on how many people are actually trying to get through the trees. Are you guys going to start cutting sometime? Yeah. 6 hostility. Newcomers are waiting. Right. I think we have the houses built. So 48 insects. Do we need that? I think we'll take that. Yeah. Just extra food is fine. We don't have the oil to pay, so we'll lose another couple of nodes. Doesn't really hurt us. This tree thing, we certainly need to deal with. So cutting it down, tree felling is 50% slower. Oh. And all homes can house 1 fewer residents, active when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. Tree felling is slower. That's an unfortunate one. Can we heal it? I would really like to heal it. Oh, a new building blueprint. Wow, we're just going way up in reputation now. Clay pit for clay and reeds, not needed. Flour, planks. Planks is fine. Would be alright. Skewers. We don't have any skewer production. Maybe we do that. Or we reroll. Skewers would keep our foxes happier. Let's take it. It's not a terrible thing to pick up. We'll just put it over this way. And... okay, this thing is still doing fine. This thing needs more decorations. Let's put a park down right at the entrance. And a garden over here. Oh, we built a mine. That's why I couldn't figure out what was going on. All good, all good. Let's upgrade it immediately. I think we've got so many resources with some minecarts, so they don't have to worry about carrying it back and forth. This guy is just never going to get fulfilled. He doesn't have 14 blight rot cysts at the same time. Apparently we've never had any. This one is going to take some more time. We've got 8 minutes to finish that. I don't think it's happening. Light rod cysts. Okay, resource node clay deposit destroyed. That's fine. And bleeding tooth mushroom. Oh, that's less fine, but still not bad. We found more already. He wants a corruption event. That's not happening anytime soon. We've got 5 light rod cysts. Okay, whatever. Whatever. There's no point in putting people in right now. We'll wait until the storm happens. And I don't think we're getting this done. We have a minute and a half for them to finish cutting through there. I don't think that's happening. So, let's finish this event before it hurts us. Because, yeah, destroying all of our stored wood would really hurt. It would be really bad. High level of corruption. Maybe we add some more people in to the blight rot area. And increase... Oh, we've got enough of the cysts that are there. We'll put a couple of harpies in because they're best at it. Take a fox out. We built the bakery, or the skewers, that's what it was. We'll put a fox in here. You don't need to worry about the copper bars, just make skewers out of whatever you like. Oh yeah, we've got a bunch of jerky because we're making pies. We have Sahilda's secret cookbook. That's an incredible cookbook that generates pies out of thin air, or generates jerky out of thin air. Yeah, we could accept more people, but I don't really feel we're lacking people now. We're lacking houses, though. Whoops. Hold on. This thing... Yeah, we want more houses around here. Let's build some human houses now. I'm just going to fit them in wherever we can. Doesn't have to look pretty. So that's 6 more people, and we'll put another one over here. Right beside the mine. Yeah, we may as well put the people in now. Avoids me forgetting later. Oh, and there's a new blueprint. I didn't realize. So brewery is not really needed. Oil production. Hey, scroll production, leisure and luxury. I think we'll take the druid's hut for the oil production. What do you make that out of? Grain. Oh, we got fiber. Yeah. We'll use that. Okay. So this way, at least we can fulfill, I don't know, the event. The hostility requirements. I don't know. We'll have oil for some reason. So we did open this place eventually, just after the stag disappeared, unfortunately. A new cache. We're going to open this for the herbs and stuff. May as well do that immediately. And some more resources. Now the Harmony Spirit Altar, if we don't finish this in time, we get -5 to global resolve, which is not fun. That's not great. We can calm them. We can burn it down for loyalty. We have no resources for calming them, which is too bad because we get +2 global resolve. I would like to have that. Resolve drops 500% faster. That's okay. We're going to keep our resolve above 0 anyways. Let's use up our coal. Let's use up our coal for this. Seems a little strange. We'll make some oil. We'll make some oil and use the oil for that instead. I also want to improve our wood production, so let's get this up closer near our warehouse. So they don't have to travel as far for it. They live near their families, work near their families' homes. A lot of corruption. People are getting kind of upset about stuff. Ooh, we're still at 6 corruption. So that thing I was just saying might be wrong. How much wood do we have? 167 is not bad. So yeah, we can burn a little bit of wood. That's fine. Ah, the foxes are still unhappy. I'm glad we didn't start that event that makes them drop quicker. More quickly. No corruption events. Nope, can't do that. The druid's hut has been completed. We can just use plant fiber for it. No limit. Oh, this is done. Hey. Let's complete it. I can use up my ancient tablets. Sure. I'll send a fox to gather it. Look at that. Pies, amber, coal. Packs of luxury goods. Not bad. Actually, no, none of those. The foxes are unhappy. What can we do? What to do? What to do? I think we need to hold on to our coal. Oh, we have 103 coal. That's great. Let's hold on to our coal so that we can burn it. There we go. That's all we needed. We can burn our sea marrow and our oil. We don't have any sea marrow because we didn't have the parts. Oh, what's going on here? Hey, brother. Stay. We want you here. Harvey's resolved as well. Okay. There we are. We're feeling better now. Having services would be nice. I know I've had a couple opportunities that I've passed by, but... okay. I feel safe doing this now. Burn it down. Of course, as soon as I say that, they drop. And let's head up to a new glade. So we'll move woodcutters over here and woodcutters over here. We can do a new cornerstone quickly. So hidden reward, get a whole bunch of more of ancient tablets. I mean, I guess that's nice for the ghosts. We can turn it into the ghost. Gain skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. We're not producing any pickled goods. Roots per minute? Roots per minute might be useful for our recipes. I see... You know what? I don't see much value in having the ancient tablets, so we'll take the delivery line. And we can put some people into these woodcutters' camps. So 1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3 here. Please open this. Man, that's a long ways to travel, though. We'll get a lot of pies out of this. And we're getting double the rewards out of these. Look at all that crystallized dew. Did we ever build anything for tools? I don't remember. I don't think so. Which is really strange. Do we need more people? I don't know. Do we need more people? I'm gonna hold off on choosing more people. Any orders? Oh yeah. So better copper production, sure, and better purging fire production. That's nice. We get some more people with it too. All right, new building, treatment and brawling. I think we'll take that. The brawling is something we can certainly use, and treatment is something I would like to go for. We have crystallized dew. I think we had tea production somewhere, so we'll get that. Brawling and education, foragers. Yeah. Let's build this. The tea doctor can go right here in the middle of the base. And we're still burning our coal. We don't need to do that. Well, what about that guy? Oh yeah, I think we did complete him. That was him down here. The one that wanted us to have hostility above 5 for a while. This one, we'll never finish that. And that one, unfortunately, doesn't look like we will. 15 minutes left to find a corruption event. I'm not holding my breath on it. But if it happens, it happens, and we'll be happy. I'm going to stop favoring those guys. Look at that. T-Doctor up and running. Super fast. We do... You know what? We do need people. Alright. We'll take people. Herbs are useful to us. Thank you. Maybe the planks would have been a good idea. So, +3 global resolve. That's awesome. And then happiness from the treatment and brawling as well. And tea. Let's look for tea production. Cooperage. That's over here? I don't know what the cooperage looks like. We have a lot of different buildings. That's a cooperage. There we go. Make us some tea, please. You can use our 114 crystallized dew. You can use any of the waters you want. And I'd rather use the non-foods. Alright. Maybe we throw another fox in here for the tea production. Sweet. Yeah, things are going well. How is our oil? Are we still just burning oil, I guess? 13 oil out of... How much do we need to pay? 30. Whatever. We'll lose a couple resource nodes. Really doesn't hurt at this point. If we could cut through here, that would be good. Just to improve efficiency for, you know, running through and doing those blade events. Resource node destroyed. Moss broccoli patches. Oh no! Our vegetables. Hey, everybody's really happy. This is nice. New building blueprint. Explorer's Lodge, Brawling and Education, we don't need. Brickyard, Supplier, and Stamping Mill. Did we just never get tool production? Let's re-roll. Oh, that's right. I passed it on it because we didn't need tools. What would we even use the tools for? What would we even use copper for at this point? Crystallized do. I guess just the T. Let's re-roll these because we have all of it, except for the plank production, I guess. That's alright. We have a lot of amber too. So there, look at that. Plank and tools. Okay. Ooh, tools and pipes. Parts is something we could use actually. But tools and pipes. Would we use pipes? Nah. I don't know. Religion and education. I guess that kind of covers stuff. What's the Sacrament of the Flame do? Minus 20 hostility for having burned stuff in the hearth. Let's just reroll again. Okay. I don't need any of those. We'll wait and see what else we find. Another reputation. Well, we're going up 1.34 per minute, so not too concerned. Alright, well, if we increase our hostility by 300, then we can chase this guy away for some reputation. Or, what is this? Minus 22 penalties to resolve for woodcutters and gatherers. So you'd obviously take them out of those roles. And some food to feed him. I'd rather chase him away. Let's do that. Unfortunately, this is going to increase our hostility, which lowers our resolve. And yeah, it makes some people unhappy, so... We're still going up 1.13 per minute. It'll be fine. We can send somebody over here to deal with gathering us some more resources. We might have had the tools, actually. I should check that. This one is discover 2 dangerous forbidden glades within 180 seconds each. Yeah, this guy. There we go. I was going to say, didn't we have something else for discovering glades? We do have the tools. Look at that. That's alright. We're going to win anyways. No problem. We'll use the tools on him. Home spirit. Ah. Send a human to do it. Get some more coats. Oh, maybe we aren't. Hang on. Let's favor them. Just to keep them happy. Oh no. That's alright. We'll be fine. Every little thing is going to be alright. I don't think there's much else to do. We might have to just wait out the storm. So that might have been a misplay on my part. Using the tools for him instead of just using them for the cash. Because now we're going to have an added year used up in our cycle. And we're not going to be finishing this until the end of... Ooh. Are we going to be finishing this? 50 seconds? Well, hopefully our people don't all ditch us. We'll be fine. It's going to be fine. Watch this. We're going to burn coal. We have no coal to burn. How much wood do we have? We have no wood. Where did our coal go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Whoopsie daisy. Alright. That helps a lot. I guess taking woodcutters... Yeah, we already took the woodcutters out. Okay, the humans are getting over it. Light fighter left, that's fine. We have redundancy. Are we... Why do we have 14% corruption? Alright. If I... No, favoring the harpies would not help. Oh, building decorations would help. Hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a park or 2. I know it costs 2? Yeah, 2. And 1 garden. That'll get us resistance to corruption, which doesn't really help us, but it's alright. Still fun to do. Yeah, I misplayed a little bit. I'm not going to get too hung up on it. Come springtime, everybody will be very happy. Look at how much food and stuff we have. Look at that, boom. Immediately. Another way I messed up, I guess, is starting that tunneling mole, because that's what increased the hostility and reduced our happiness. If I hadn't done that, we would have gained enough reputation that when we finished the tunneling mole during the storm, later on, we would have won. That's alright. We lost some time on the cycle. In a minute. There we go. The bronze seal. What? Reforge the bronze seal. The lead seal, the silver seal, the gold seal. I don't know why that's showing up now. That's really strange. I would understand if that showed up when we completed the platinum seal, but alright, I'll take it. That gives us housing decorations, I believe. So we'll take the supply package. The obsidian box might be needed. We have only so much time to get there, right? 37 years. So 37 years at, say, at best, if it's 7 years per thing, then we get 5 more settlements. And that's only 25 more, which doesn't quite get us enough for the platinum seal. And that's at best. I'll have to figure that out. Fortunately, there are more royal resupplies around. We could even go here, but then we'd be traveling. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We could kind of beeline it there from this. I think I'd rather go in this direction and check out these points of interest along the way. So what is this? The Cloaked Wanderer. Always into the east, mumbles the wretched traveler, clutching something in his hand. Somehow you know that trying to take it by force would not be the wisest decision, but maybe he would be willing to part with it for the right price. We can barter, lose 2 wildfire essence at the start of the next settlement, but gain 5 seal fragments. Oh. Or assault. Become cursed for 2 games, gain 10 seal fragments. What does cursed do? At the beginning of year 8, the Cloaked Wanderer will have his revenge, killing 8 villagers for the next 2 cycles. That doesn't seem so bad. Okay, 8 villagers dying increases our impatience by, is it 0.3 per villager? So, okay, so you go up 2-ish. 2 impatience. That could actually ruin a settlement if it was a close thing, but hopefully it wouldn't be a close thing. We could get plus 10 seal fragments for potentially no downside. Like, if we're done by year 8, then it doesn't matter anyways. This one is basically no downside, because we usually have a surplus of wildfire essence anyway. This one's more interesting, though. Let's do that. Alright, we are going to be cursed. Fascinating. Forbidden lands. Only forbidden glades can be found in this region. Oh boy! That will be fun. It's all forbidden glades. I like that. Let's go to the smoldering city and get ourselves some housing decorations. A settler's mask. Okay. The pioneer's mantle. Sure. Veteran's shoulder guards. Is it something I can equip? Viceroy's cape. I want to have a quick look at the house. Okay. Hi, Aunt Lori. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's these decorations right here. That's our outfit. Nice. Let's buy some upgrades. We have... Alright, I was wanting to get the other delivery lines. This one right here. This is a delivery line. Last stand stuff is good. Larger storage is fine. Alright, we need to save up a bit then. Embarkation bonuses are not bad either. You know, actually, maybe let's get these. Because we get 1% boost to the global chance of producing double yields. Whereas this is just reduction in fuel consumption. And a reroll charge, which is nice. Oh, the trapper's camp. Impatience grows slower is not a bad thing. But I think I'd rather go for the boost to produce production yields. Take that. Okay, pretty good.